Damn, I'm trying to be low key. That's them Skittles got me coughing loud. The pre-roll and shit. They just hooked me up. One of the places I deal with, contract with, I got some of my paintings in there. I went to go really low key see my paintings and grabs what I can out the little points I got. We got a nice little situation going though. You know how to negotiate. You put yourself in nice situations. They gave me these cards. I'm really low key ducked off. The police, they be nosy as hell and shit. Feel like they followed me over here. Just pulled up and the motherfucker just got pulled over. I ain't even see that yet. But yeah, I'm giving these out if y'all want a free AFI or some gummy type shit. So yeah, you scan the barcode, tell them I sent y'all. If you ever come touch down, come grab this. Just like Santa Claus, you gather around, got gifts for all of y'all. But yeah, that's how I live life. Before I go on some me shit, I'm trying to help the people. My days start off in Thanksgiving. Thankful that I'm here. Thankful I'm on right mind, first and foremost. We're not promised tomorrow. We wake up and don't even be appreciative. We here, right? You got dreams, goals, plans for tomorrow, but you got to wake up and see tomorrow. And when you do wake up, you got to be grateful that you got a chance to live your life, accomplish your goals. So that's just that, right? But anyway, that's my mindset. Like, shit, before I get to hopping on social media, seeing what's what, I'm just thankful. Like, I didn't come into no agreements in my dream. I wasn't having any nightmares. I had a peaceful rest, peaceful reset all the time. But it is where you start. And then it was like, I go help my mom with stuff she got going on. If you got parents still alive, you need to be patient with them and help them. Certain conversations with certain people, a lot of them not conscious. They don't want to hear no new way of life. They set in their ways. They stuck with their ideologies, and it is what it is, right? That's what keep them comfortable, keep them going, even when the truth is right there. Some people just choose to ignore it. But yeah, just be helping with little simple shit. When they get older, you can't walk as much. From walking all them gears, probably can't see as good from seeing everybody be. I was just talking shit, but your body deteriorate as you get older, and the more things you do, as you like. I'm an artist. I use my hands a lot. I paint, I draw. Sometimes my fingers get stuck, cramping up and shit. And I got a bullet in this hand. I got shot when I was 16, and the shit traveled through my hand. So when it get cold outside, this finger right here, it starts to freeze up, like your bone. That metal touching my bone, that shit freeze and it burns. And it's like, shit, I gotta hurry up and get warm. I go hurry up, put some cold water on my hand, I thaw my shit. But yeah, that's the only problems I have. Like when it gets cold and that metal get cold in my hand, it start freezing up. I got almost 20/20 vision, but I can see. I bring these things up for this reason. It's because like I'm gonna need help as I get older and as I lose mobility and I lose durability. Like with my legs, mobile, my arms durable. I can pick up, carry things. I can haul some stuff, right? Even pick myself up and walk. That's a blessing. A lot of people in wheelchairs or blind. I seen a blind guy trying to go into the subway. But you should just be thankful like you don't have those problems. You can only imagine what somebody day in a life like for them. But yeah, after that I was like spent a lot of time with my moms. And then I'm chasing my dreams and goals. Nobody answered the phone for me today though. That was kind of heartbreaking. Like shit, I need to talk to some people about this situation. Like this notary shit. I don't know too much about it, but I'm trying to learn. So the people I need to learn from, they're not available. You can only do so much research online to it. You got to get busy. You got to be, you know what I'm saying? You got to get some action, some fucking hands-on training type shit. So yeah, that's where I'm at with it. And then the jobs, I called them over the weekend. Nobody called me back yet. So I'm like, damn. And I called this morning, nobody answering the phone. So I'm like, what fucking time do y'all open? Did y'all shut down for good or what? Like, you know, so I'm wondering what's going on with that. What do I do next? Because I'm doing what I set out to do, but my accomplishments is not, it ain't accomplished. I don't feel accomplished. I tried to do what I had to do. I didn't get no responses, I didn't get no connections. So now I'm trying to figure out what's next. Because certain things you just need. It's steps, it's an order, it's a process, right? Just like when you born, you can't just automatically be no teenager. You can't jump to being an adult. You got to go through those stages. First, yeah, embryo. Then you become a baby, toddler. You know the stages, right? Mentally, some of y'all never do advance those stages. You could be as old as you want to be with a child like mine. You see a lot of older people. You don't really know how old they is because they act way different, and it's called ignorance. As a child, you should think as a child, behave as a child. But as you advance, you should put those childish things away. Not saying that it's gone for good. You know, you'll never lose your child like mindset, the curiosity, which what I'm talking about as far as that goes. But that's one thing that keep you strong. Like you never lose that as an adult. You shouldn't. You stop being courageous. You start being curious. You start being afraid to fail. That's where you lose. That's what keep people motivated and like they keep trying new shit. They're curious to try something new, a new experience. They're not afraid to fail because they know this the first time and this is what come with it. Well, they learning what come with the shit. So they able to be teachable, coachable. And that's another thing. Not all children are curious or are coachable or give a fuck about these worldly things. It's to each his own though. But majority, more than less, they ride that energy wave because there's the innovators of the world, people who making this motherfucker a better place, consulting amongst each other on different inventions and different solutions. These be the people you hear talking about solutions and not problems. But yeah, you'll know the difference as you go through life and as you put yourself in position and you focus on certain things and let go of certain focuses. It's your point of view. Stuff start really making sense or it don't. And you either gravitate towards what does or you become a drifter and you just allow life to happen. You don't have no definite purpose, is what I mean. To be a drifter is a bad thing. You find yourself like a leaf on the ground, wherever the wind blows. It might land in the ocean, might land in a fire pit, might land under some wet mud and be just stuck. Like you don't know. But as far as per- people with a definite purpose, they're more like the tree. They have a solid foundation. Too much wind don't shake their thoughts and their ideologies. They don't move them from one place to the next because of their surroundings, their environment, different shit like that. It's just like belief, right? People who believe in things, beliefs change. But when you know things for sure, for certain, you don't really believe in anything. You just know your experiences have taught you, mold you, and help make you. Yeah, them people's out here today, y'all. rolling. They out here every day, but I don't know what's up. Probably from the road. Yeah, I don't like that shit though. Like, what the fuck? Y'all ain't got nothing going on. I'm trying to smoke and shit. These motherfuckers on some it like it's about to rain today. Trying to be out before all that shit happen. This weather weird, man. It's been getting hot like one day, then warm. Oh, like shit, you gotta get outside and get a piece of it, or you can, cause shit, we still leaving the gloomy season. The cold, it's been cold in the motherfucker. It just rained last night. It wasn't cold, that felt good, but this how you get sick. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, you fuck around, miss the summer, cause the change is so inconsistent. But I'm gonna be out here. Let's see, you got this big ass coat on, got a sweater on under that. I'm gonna be fucking around. Hey, look at this black squirrel too. I like the bird watch. I sit outside and watch the birds and shit. I'd be just chilling, chilling with them, chilling. It's behind this garbage can. You can see this black squirrel. I seen these in Illinois for the first time. I was telling people they like ain't no fucking black squirrel. I like well, you gonna see one day. I know I seen that. Then I seen the white one too with red eyes in Alabama. Who was chasing one of the gray ones. I'm like, it's got rabies or something. Cause I ain't never seen no shit like that. And it was chasing the other ones. I was like, that's wild, huh? But yeah, so I was like, dang, it's black squirrels. It's I don't know what's the difference, like where they come from, or I know I seen them in Illinois for the first time. I think it was like around this time too, like mid spring type. I don't really see them in the summer. But yeah, I know like there's five different kinds. It's the black ones, the gray ones, the brown ones. I seen the white one with the red eyes, and then I think that was it. White, brown, gray, black. Yeah, for the gray one's kind of skinny and the brown one's fat. But I was like, damn, because in my life I always seen like gray ones, and then it was like I really started paying attention, or maybe I just noticed one day, and I never stopped noticing ever since that there are different color ones. I don't know if they like native to the Midwest and they just travel, or they come out certain times because they got different. Oh yeah, I did see a different one too. They fly. There's some flying ones too in Alabama. Them brown though. Them bitches to climb up and jump and then glide a little bit. I was like, damn, they flying down here. They got flying roaches down there too. It ain't huge. I'm like, oh shit. That was the first time I even seen like flying. That kind of threw me off. I was like, nah, and they outside like ants. You know what I'm saying? They just be outside. You be like, damn. It be so hot down there. I try to use the outside to dry my clothes on some old country Bama shit. I go outside to go get my clothes and I see a roach on my t-shirt. I'm damn. I don't know if I want this shit on my. I think I'm finna smack it and just let it go. That bitch jumped and flew out. I was like, you can have it. I'm like, whoa, these things huge. I'm cool on that one. Then I don't take my shoes and socks off a lot because I had got bit by an ant, a red ant. I'm like, them bitches bite. They not nice. So I was like, yeah, I can't be doing that one. Cause I ain't even see them though. They like so small. So I look down like, what the fuck? Stepped on some of their stuff, low key, not even on. They got that red dirt down there though in Alabama, so like it's hard to see red ants and some red dirt. You feel me? It ain't like up here like this shit brown, but they got that red clay. If you ain't never been to Alabama, it's really pretty. It's mountains, big ass mountains. But yeah, I had some perp for the first time down there. And she had me fucking and this chick I used to fuck with. She like um Basically, she'll pick me up and be right around jugging. It's the spiders and shit. So yeah, she'll just be my chauffeur type shit. Take me to make my serves type shit. And then she'll be like, showing me around different people. Like, you had some purple? Nah, I don't even know where to get this shit from. She like, don't even trip, I'm finna get some for you. Then we had that, we sitting down smoking. I was like, I'm cool, folks. She was like laughing and shit because I'm tapped out. I'm like, it's too much. But anytime I go somewhere to a new state, new town, I like to be light with it. It's too many little bugs, dude. I might go get a hat. Yeah, if you got locks, you don't really like bugs. It ain't like regular type of hair. Well, my scalp open, you know what I'm saying? Some shit hop on my shit. It's a wrap. You can feel that shit. I ain't had regular hair in a minute, so I don't remember what that shit like, but it's yeah, I love outside, but not like that. I really let shit be. Like, I don't like killing stuff, but if it happened, it happened. I don't be on that shit like looking to go murk some shit. I just let motherfucker be. But if you too close to me and shit like that, and then it is what it is. Like, that shit is fucked up. But yeah, I feel kind of icky now. Go wash my hands and shit. Shit. Just trying to get some air, you know what I'm saying? It's hard living in a hotel. These motherfuckers working on the crib, they taking their precious time and shit. So gonna meet them later on. Not really to complain, but like, man, this is my life you're affecting from your neglect, your responsibilities. You have a motherfucker, you order their services, you pay for their services, whatever, right? Motherfuckers don't know how to handle business. Motherfucker around. It's irritating though, man. It take a lot of patience trying to evolve through the changes forcefully. That shit affect me though. I can't act like it don't. But yeah, then at the hotel, it's kind of weird. Like, it's hard, G. Like when you hungry and shit, you gotta cook on the kind of thing. That shit works sometimes, sometimes it don't. You gotta get real creative though. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't like no vacation. I'm grateful though. I got somewhere to be. Shit like that. It's different when you ain't got nowhere else to go. I've been in them shoes before too, and that shit, it's hard. You don't know if you'll make it through that shit. But when you look back, you just thank God because you don't even know how you gonna make it. How have you made it? You don't know. So you be like, shit, I got a lot to be grateful for. You know what I'm saying? I gotta been gave up. Still can. It be a lot of moments like that where, like, fuck it. Just take a break. That's what I'm doing now. I'm just taking a break. Bitch ass police want to keep on. They irritating me too. Like, shit, go on move around. Motherfucker trying to smoke and shit. They ass, like, they follow me to the, I'm at the park chilling. As soon as I park, hop out pissed, somebody get pulled over. I'm like, they was on the same ride and double back. Like, the fuck? I finna fly like Batman, cross this bitch back to my lane where I be at. I'm like, damn, motherfuckers be out. But when shit going on, they don't be out. You know? They allow shit to happen. So I'm like, shit, I finna do my little shit. Yeah, I try to stay out the way from they these motherfuckers be doing too much and blow a nigga high. It like they still over here too, but I'm finna show you. It's like the third time. Hold on. It's like a detective though. I can't really tell. Or I don't know who that is. Let me show you what I'm looking at though. You can barely see the lights flash. It's blue and green. It's starting to get better outside though. It's starting to feel nice. It was just at the end of the parking lot. They had this bitch showed up for a second. Yeah, that's probably. I don't know who that is or what they are. Nice shit. Yeah, killed the shit on accident, just wiping my hands and shit. So I'm like, I hate sitting under shit. I hate. That's the only thing I hate about the summertime. Like all these fucking bugs, like you can barely see these motherfuckers. They be so tiny. Rub across one and it's dead now on your hands and shit. It's like, man, I was cooling for a minute until that happened. Now I don't like my hands and shit. I keep some sanitizer though, That 19C19 shit really kept me on some old friendly shit. Like I never been a dirty type of motherfucker, but still. Ain't no germophobic and none of that either though. Like, but still motherfuckers do be living nasty though. Some people just trifle. And that's just what it is, people form bad habits and they be stuck in them habits. You a dirty motherfucker, you gonna be dirty no matter where you go. Not gonna clean up behind yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's up to each his own type of thing. People, you wanna spend a little time cleaning up. Just like a motherfucker who cook, right? While I'm cooking, I'm cleaning at the same time. When I'm done cooking, ain't shit to clean up. Even when I get done eating, my dish is clean. I get done eating, my shit done after that. Like I spend a couple extra minutes to clean up behind myself. Therefore, when I'm done with my meal, when I'm done cooking and all that shit, I ain't gotta go clean up nothing. I go sit down and be cool. But that's me though. That's how I feel and that's how I do shit because it's like, what's wrong with spending a little extra time just going knocking the shit out right now instead of doubling back later on and probably won't double back. Now I just got a lazy habit. I created like procrastination. You stagnant now. And the only thing that come with that is regret. You regret that you ain't take action. That's how I got my company and I'm going 4 years in because I took action. I'm still learning how to do the shit. But that's what it's about though. Like I ask for help and everything. But you think I'm finna wait on the motherfucker? Hell no. I'm gonna take action. I'm gonna fail or succeed. That's all that's gonna happen. And shit, if I fail, I know what to do different next time. That's all. I'm my own judge. I evaluate my own self, and I always reflect on what I'm trying to do. I don't need people validation on shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I be appreciating their concern, but do me a favor. Don't do me no favors. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm straight. And I don't even know what your name is, Info. No disrespect, but yeah, I don't read Mandarin. That is or Cantonese. Now, if you wrote Bengali, I know there's some Asian shit, but I don't understand that. But yeah, you hear me speaking English. I'm American. American. This what we learn over here. It's how we really speak. The other stuff is if we want to. I know different stuff, but I learned English for a reason. We speak English over here. I don't even understand why they want to tell you. Like, if you see a motherfucker, you hear a motherfucker speaking English, you come with that shit. But I see the hello though. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know your name. So yeah. But no disrespect though. It's just a little clarity. You know what I'm saying? On why you probably ain't heard me say nothing yet. That's the reason why. Like I don't know. I don't know what that say. But yeah, I try to acknowledge you though. That's all I see is the info E. But yeah, that's why I put my name kind of simple though. And my shit based off like in America. I show love to everybody else. But yeah, majority of the world speak English or Spanish. I know a little Spanish. Like it's a lot of people out here speak Spanish. But shit, as long as we communicate, that's all that matters. 90% of communication is nonverbal anyway. Motherfuckers making gestures and stuff like that. And if you don't understand the signs and symbols, you missing half of the communication right there, half of the conversation. So, you know, it's about being conscious and aware. I'm not trying to be mean. But I don't like playing with people either though. Like shit. I don't even play with my kid. I'm serious. I didn't go to recess when I was a kid. I don't play around. So shit, if you feel like you need to play, then you need to find your group, your people, so you can play with. Cause shit, that's just what that is. Like, I'm gonna shut that shit down. That's me setting up boundaries. I don't open the door for that shit because I don't got time for it. And people play different. You get to playing too much, irritate me. I tell you about yourself, we be into it. And I don't give a fuck about us being into it. I don't care about no fallouts. That's why I'm like, I don't even finna play because I don't play. We ain't even gotta go there. You know what I'm saying? Shut that shit down right away. Now, if you continue on after that, then I'll be into it with you. We can have an issue. And it's whatever you want to do about that. I don't care. But yeah, I be on some cool shit though. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfucker get up with me. I'm at Michigan, Kalamazoo, Portage. Motherfucker come slide down on me. I just like having an understanding. That way we could communicate. We could have a conversation, we could build. And if not, shit, we ain't got nothing to talk about, nothing to discuss. I'm trying to move forward with people that's moving in the same direction as me. If we both headed towards the same dreams and goals, eventually we walking together, right? But if not, then shit, we ain't really got much to be doing with each other. I don't like to sit around and talk about motherfuckers. Cause you mad at somebody, you gotta recruit me to be mad at a motherfucker with you. I don't want to deal with you either now. I hate people like that. Cause you mad, you like talk about people, you want to recruit people to talk about people with you. Like it's the fuck on somewhere. That type of shit take a lot of energy. You spend a lot of energy doing nothing. This shit don't add up to nothing. But being miserable. Misery loves company and it looks all type of ways. You don't ever know what misery look like until you drain from a motherfucker in your presence, engaging with them or whatnot. Got headache, your stomach hurt, you tired, all type of shit just from being with a motherfucker because they miserable. They drain your energy. And you be like, what's going on with me? It's not you, it's the people around you, the people you engaging with. You're not conscious enough to know, not aware enough to know. You gotta guard your mind, you gotta guard your energy. Cause that's important. You don't got energy to live your dreams and pursue your dreams, then you're gonna be stagnant, procrastinating. That's what it does first. And like the misery, motherfucking miserable people come around you first. Now you distracted. Secondly, now you procrastinating because you don't have the time and the energy to do what you're supposed to be doing. Now all of a sudden you can relate to that miserable motherfucker. Y'all got time to go continuously be on some low vibrational shit. You know what I'm saying? Just like a drunk person, right? They sit at the bars, so they sit around just talking and talking and talking. Really not about shit, but regret majority of the time. And they'll talk, talk, talk to any motherfucker who will listen. He be like, yeah, misery loves company. This a motherfucker who I mean, I ain't I'm just saying that's like an example that I see that I could easily throw out there because that's why they got the bar table. Motherfuckers sit around the bar, they sit around drinking, talking, 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 right? But not all is like that. Some people be jolly. They know how to go have fun, whatever. But the rest of them, you already know. They say a drunk person tell no tales because they know a drunk person talk too fucking much, and they gonna keep talking and talking, talking. Whether it's they business, somebody else business, or whatever the fuck, right? But yeah, you know how I go. I like watching the black and white. So I watched this movie yesterday called uh, Virginia Woolf. Who's afraid of Virginia Woolf or something like that? Very good movie. I ain't even get to finish all of it. But they was two drunk asses. Just came from a party or some shit like that. And once they get to the crib, they had company coming over. They over there drunk, talking, 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 basically into it with each other. Then when the company come over there, they keeping up the same mess, but they ain't letting the company leave because they need somebody to entertain and talk to because they drunk as hell. So I was like, damn, that's crazy. But it was a decent movie, but it's a prime example of like misery loving company. Like these two motherfuckers, they a couple. And I'm cursing a lot. I just not realize. But they miserable. They not happy with each other. Probably not happy with their own self. But anyway, the company come over and the company steady basically making gestures and saying that, like I said, communication, right? They not really understanding what this couple was communicating to them because they trying to leave, they want to go, but they so drunk and miserable, they want somebody to stick around and hear them argue and keep talking. So it was like, wow, this crazy. But it's just a prime example of, if you don't guard your mind, you don't guard your energy and set your boundaries, you'll be wrapped like that. Like if those two, the other couple, had a definite purpose on why they was going over that house and having clear boundaries, like, okay, I obviously see y'all got something going on, we'll leave and come back. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that, they could have avoided the situation they was in. But I could tell, and you could tell if you ever see this movie that they was uncomfortable, they was unhappy, they was starting to drain down and become miserable, just like the couple that they was with. And it was like, damn, I was seeing the transformation, even though it's just an entertainment movie. But it's a lot of key lessons inside of how you gotta be equally yoked with people. Like motherfuckers who got dreams and goals in life. Like I said, like you'll be in the same direction. You'll be walking with them if y'all on the same thing. But if not, then you'll be drifting and you'll find yourself in situations like that couple. Both of them together don't have one sound mind, one solid person that think for themselves. They need each other's validation on how they gonna move through life. That's how both of them was sitting there stuck because both of them didn't know how to be like, well, I'm finna go, we need to go, we finna go. Come on, we gone. You know what I'm saying? They keep on bouncing off each other's what validation. And he was there to get validated from the lady that from the other couple. She was like the professor's daughter and he was working at the school type shit. So they was over there to talk about the job and her dad and all this and that type of shit, I guess, because that's what ended up happening. But it turned into some whole other shit though, because they was drunk as hell, just talking too much, and they had drama going on, and that was what mainly was going on. But it was a good movie though. I like watching them because the storylines be deep. Like, it ain't like the shit we watch nowadays where they throwing a bunch of sex in your face, a bunch of bang bang, shoot 'em up. But you know what I'm saying? All of this toxic behavior shit going on. I'm not saying that it wasn't toxic back then, but the way that they send the message across, it makes a lot of sense. My bad, y'all. So yeah, somebody finally calling me back and sending me in the right direction. But I got a little journey ahead of me, so I'll make some calls to see who could help me start this journey. And then I'll be back to let y'all know how this shit go. But it ain't gonna start right away. You know, like this is just the first step of many other steps. It's gonna take a few months because I need a few hours to do so. In the meantime, between time, I'm just have to like fill it up, fill it up, and see what's what. Um, I could probably finesse my way through them hours, but I don't know. I'm finna thinking about that because it's possibility. I got people who doing this shit already. Maybe they could. I don't know. But yeah, I'm thinking about that right now. I'm finna probably entertain those thoughts and see what the fuck come out of that. But yeah, peace and blessings, done. If you're new to my shit, make sure you consider subscribing. I would really appreciate that. Because I do this for fun, for education, and because it's a passion of mine to teach and coach. And if you guys want live mentorship, you can join my email list at teamangellc.com. Free blueprint, weekly newsletter. So just join my email list and you can find out more about that. Peace and blessings from Team Angie.